Let's make it a good day.
Coming up today, after nearly 30 years, Conan O'Brien says goodbye to late night, but hello to a new era. Then, it may be close to the 4th of July, but we're already thinking of Halloween. Your first look at the scary new trailer. And then, for the rest of the hour, it is another Jason Show staff party. Show and tell, embarrassing stories, and then, well, more embarrassing stories. It's all coming up. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Good morning, Maplewood. Good morning, Sauk Rapids. Good morning, Byron. And good morning to you. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Kendall has a day off. Please welcome the OG sidekick, my other sister from another mister, Miss Shane Wells, everybody.
So many misters.
So many.
Good morning.
Good morning, Shane Wells. How you doing?
Oh, it's good to be here.
It's great to see you. Could you look more summery?
No?
No. You.
Is that the right- I could probably use a tan, but yeah.
You know, you look great. I love that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No.
I had about 4 minutes to change, so I just came from Henderson, so it was a wild ride.
What were you doing in Henderson today?
Sauerkraut Days is back. Are you a big sauerkraut fan?
It's my favorite holiday.
Right?
It's my favorite thing.
All of us.
I actually don't tell them I don't like sauerkraut.
They might be watching.
No, I do not. I do not enjoy the sauerkraut. No.
Okay, well, there's other
you
things.
like it?
Like there's an arm wrestling competition.
I could do that.
For sure.
I could absolutely do that.
Hands down, pin the competition.
And it's in Henderson?
Yeah.
Henderson, Sauerkraut Days, a little shameless plug. Go support them.
That was my big trick. How about yours? Because you're about to jet off.
I'm about to jet off, yeah. 3 years, I think this is 3 or 4 years. I take 2 weeks off of the summer, thanks to the new boss, Marion Mim Davey. You know, that's our new queen.
I'm aware,
That's our new queen, yeah. She's upstairs in a new tower. It's physically a tower. You know, her office is a tower.
Does she have to let her hair down?
She does, and then she has a little gargoyle that prevents me from just running into her office. So,
She's really already made some big improvements.
Already.
Adding a gargoyle.
That's right, everything. Anyway, but so I take 2 weeks off. So yes, I'm leaving this weekend. I'm going to No Shock, Disney, and then Hawaii. So,
Hawaii?
And I haven't packed yet.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, I haven't packed yet.
You have 2 weeks and multiple flights.
I am, and I think a lot of you will really, I'm a packer procrastinator. I probably won't pack until tomorrow night.
Why do you do that to yourself?
I don't know. And my mother is the exact opposite. Dar, who's watching now,
Yeah.
This is no joke. Dar starts packing 2 weeks before a trip. 2 weeks.
But see, you need that stuff, though. I mean, there's a fine timeline of how to pack.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I might need these Q-tips. Let's put that in there. And then she's walking around the house, she's grabbing random items that she might need for the trip.
When does Colin pack? Where does he?
The same.
Okay.
Birds of a feather.
He's ready to go.
Ready to go Sunday about an hour before the flight. That's how we roll. Let's say hello to the audience today. Who do we have? We have Amy and Martin. Hi, guys. Amy, let me start with you. You're from where, my friend?
I'm from Sartell.
You know, Amy, I've never been to Sartell. I don't mean to put you on the spot. What's your favorite thing in Sartell? Do you have a favorite restaurant, a favorite store, a favorite bar? What?
The Blue Line in Sartell is pretty phenomenal. It's located right next to the new Sartell Ice Arena, the Burnix Arena, and we're a huge hockey town, so it's within walking distance. It's very good, great food.
I love it. I need to visit. Maybe we'll take the show to Sartell.
Town Ball's there on Wednesday, Jason.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Come on out.
Fox 9 Town Ball is in Sartell on Wednesday?
Did you not know this?
Well, I don't ever hear about Fox 9 Town Ball. Let's go to Martin. Martin, where are you from, my friend?
Rochester, Minnesota.
Oh, yes! We love our station. The Jason Show's in various stations around the area, and we love our affiliate there in Rochester. Well, I'm going to pose the same question to you. Martin, what's your favorite thing in your city? Give me something. Sell me.
There's a lot of good stuff down here.
I'll take that. I've been there. I've been there. I like your town. It's becoming a great restaurant town, too. A lot of great restaurants.
Yes.
Martin and Amy are sticking around. We'll talk to you guys in just a little bit. But if you're ready, we're ready. Let's get started with the hot dish. Roll it, Steve. Here we go. I had a lady, a very sweet lady, email me that I aggressively do this too much and I should act like I'm eating.
Be gentle.
Be gentle. I listened to her. She's a grandma. I love grandmas. I don't mess with them. Let's get started. It was the end of an era last night. Conan O'Brien's run in late night TV came to an end. He's been a late night host for 28 years. And this is what I can't believe, 11 at TBS. Here's a little bit of last night's farewell. Take a look. Take a look.
And then I'll just close with this one thought. I have devoted all of my adult life, all of it, to pursuing this strange phantom intersection between smart and stupid. And there's a lot of people that believe the two cannot coexist. But God, I will tell you, it is something that I believe religiously. I think when smart and stupid come together, it's very difficult, but if you can make it happen, I think it's the most beautiful thing in the world. I am so grateful to all my staff and the fans in this country and around the world who have joined me in this really crazy and seemingly pointless pursuit to do things that are kind of stupid but have something smart in there somewhere, and then there's a little tiny sort of flicker of what is a kind of a magic. I think that's what I believe. So my advice to anyone watching right now, and it's not easy to do, it is not easy to do, it's not easy to do, but try and do what you love with people you love. And if you can manage that, it's the definition of heaven on earth. I swear to God, it really is. So good night. Thank you very much.
Good night, Conan.
Wow.
He's right. It's really true. All snarky aside, that's the trick to life, is making your job not feel like a job. You know, Conan thanked his whole staff by name, including his legendary sidekick Andy Richter. Will Ferrell and Jack Black were his final guests. He's, you know, the smart and stupid thing. I'm going to tell one quick little story here. All of Conan's writers, a lot of Conan writers from different eras, sat down with Vulture, I believe, and talked about their favorite Conan memories. And Conan's one of the rare people in entertainment. You'll not find a bad word said about him by past employees. That says a lot. Anyway, and this writer said, talking about Conan's brilliance and talking about taking advantage of a situation and how he does his homework. They were doing a remote, and that's a piece out of the studio, they call it. And it was about old-timey baseball. And he went to this club that, you know, like Civil War reenactments, they reenact old-timey baseball. And there was an actor in the stands who was stone-faced. And Conan's dressed up with his little curly mustache and his old baseball uniform. And the piece was going to go one way. But Conan, this writer said, Conan zeroed in on this one woman sitting bitterly in the stands like this, and he turned the whole piece to her, and her name, I think, was Nell. And then they turned it into like this love story, and that wouldn't happen with a lot of hosts. But Conan, that's what he did. He was a writer, you know, by trade originally, and youngins don't remember. Nobody knew who he was in 1993 when Lorne Michaels told NBC he should replace David Letterman. Can you imagine that? An unknown guy replacing Letterman. I mean, that would never happen right now. That would never happen in TV.
It would never. But I have to be honest, I always enjoyed Conan's show more than Dave and Jay. I really did.
I've said it when you and I were doing the show together. I'm sure you heard me say it 100 times. Conan consistently had the smartest monologue. Yeah. The most consistently best monologue. Speaking of other hosts, a few other late night hosts offered up their praise and admiration for Conan. Look at this.
Oh, and speaking of hosts, I also want to congratulate Conan O'Brien on 28 years of very funny late-night television. Anyway, here's to Conan and Andy Richter and everyone involved with that show. We look forward to whatever you have planned next at HBO Max. And also, I want to say congratulations to Jay Leno on his new time slot at TBS.
Conan has had an amazing tenure. It started back in 1993 when he began hosting late night at the tender age of 9. Following a rocky puberty, he moved on to The Tonight Show and then spent 11 years at Conan on TBS, not to mention his brief spin-offs, Conan SVU, Conan the Tank Engine, and Conarcos.
He's going on to HBO Max to do a weekly show, which is perfect for him.
Yes.
Brilliant. Unfiltered, unedited by cable or network censors. To do great weekly yes, that's what he should be doing.
And that's the dream for those hosts at this point anyway, right? I mean, doing a show every night is a lot. But doing one, you might know something about that.
What did you just say, Shane? No. It is the dream. I'm working on Marion Mim Davy on that. Just, one big show that we piece out through the week.
We spend a week putting together. Can you imagine?
It'd be great. I'll talk to her about
Is the rest of this show done yet?
It's
or are we
not
still
yet.
working
We're
on
still
it?
on,
Yeah,
Shane.
still
We got
some
to,
stuff
I'll work on that if I can just get past Gargoyle. And then if I can get in her office.
You're going to need a distraction.
I know. I'm going to have Eric throw a sandwich on the windowsill.
It's a great
and then
idea.
while he's going to get the sandwich, I'm going to run right into her office.
Okay.
Next in the dish, Jamie Lee Curtis is back as Laurie Strode in the new Halloween movie. It's called Halloween Kills. I love this franchise. I love a good horror movie. The trailer just dropped. Get ready to be scared. Look at this.
My grandmother was right. The boogeyman was real.
It's over.
You can't hurt anyone ever again.
No one told you.
Told me what?
Somebody in there?
Michael Myers is alive.
Good morning, everyone.
Wow. You can't kill the cute old couple.
What?
You can't kill the cute old couple.
Oh, really? Were they seeing? Oh, really? There was an little old couple? Oh, I didn't see. I thought they were. Anyway, the movie was supposed to be released late last year, but due to the pandemic, it was delayed a year. It's going to be released now in October. I love this. I love a good scary movie. This is a smart reimagining or continuation of the original Halloween by John Carpenter. I love that Jamie Lee's back. And then Kyle Richards from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She played the little girl Jamie Lee Curtis babysat in the original Halloween.
Whoa.
And now she's back with bangs. She's an adult now. She has bangs. I don't know what's scarier. Those bangs or Michael Myers. I don't know.
So you're looking forward to that, huh?
I can't wait. I really can. I know it's 4th of July, but Still ahead, everyone, why James Corden is talking about Minneapolis this week with Elizabeth Olsen. Plus, the trailer for the new Turner and Hooch series is out. Wait till you see what they did with Tom Hanks. Yeah, seriously. And then, the Jason Show staff is back with another show and tell. What will Jeff, Ted, Shane, and I show off and embarrass ourselves with this week? You'll find out when we come back. Well, a little bit later.
How long did you work for Conan?
18 years.
Wow, so you must know the true Conan that no one else is allowed to see. Are you ready to dish the ugly dirt about your old boss?
Sure, if that's what my new boss wants. Oh, I remember it well because it was right before Conan started selling counterfeit penicillin to clinics all over the developing world. Yeah, he knew Interpol was closing in, so he had to go into hiding with the Ukrainian arms smugglers he knew, from when he used to run AKs to the Mujahideen in the late 80s. Back when he was writing for SNL, they had summers off. And I'll never forget what he told me just before he filed his fingerprints off and had his face reconstructed using cadaver flesh sourced from a Chinese political prison. He looks me right in the eye and he says, "Brian, if I can give you one piece of advice, it's never tell anyone I'm gonna murder Jeffrey Epstein."
That's right. One of Conan's former writers. Dishing the dirt on his old boss.
Some dish.
That's big time dish right
Still
there.
digesting all that.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Shaving off your fingerprints.
Yeah. Some new
We had
skin.
that in the Halloween trailer. This is an uplifting show
Wow.
today, isn't it? Shane goes.
Can we turn this around?
Shane in the commercial break. Shane goes, "Yeah, that was a lot. That was just that movie. Everything is just. I know. I like a good scary movie though.
But then isn't there like too over the top?
No, it
Okay.
can never be.
Just kidding.
No. Next in the dish, John Hamm was on Fallon last night. He's in the new Top Gun movie, Maverick. And he talked about the time he met Tom Cruise. Look at this.
I had actually met Tom a long time before. I was at a friend's, Jimmy Kimmel's house. Another Jimmy.
He has fun parties.
He has fun parties, and he was having a football watching party of a Sunday, as you do. And it's the rumor got around. You know what? Somebody said Tom Cruise is coming today, and I was like, no, he's not. It's a football party. We're all watching football. It's like a bunch of idiots eating pizza.
Why would he
and drinking
want
beer.
to
Tom
be here?
Cruise is not coming to this football party. Cut to 3 minutes later, Tom Cruise walks in with his mom.
What?
Mom Cruise.
Oh my gosh! I didn't even think of that. Dude, genius.
Top Gun Maverick hits theaters in November, and John starts filming the reboot of the Chevy Chase classic Fletch next week. You have questions?
Oh, I just don't know what Fletch is.
It's all right. It's a movie. It's all right. People liked it. I'm not a huge Chevy Chase fan. I liked him in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and that's about it. Because he's kind of not the nicest guy in the world.
Heard that.
Yeah, he's not kind. He's just a curmudgeon.
Still.
Yeah, still to this
more,
day.
Maybe more so.
Maybe probably more bitter, but yeah. So it's a redo of that.
Okay.
You know, John Hamm's interesting because everyone, like when he was on Mad Men, people went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over him. People, he's just so. It doesn't melt my butter. Do you? I mean, you?
It has this like kind of drunk uncle feel. If I'm being honest, no. Like your creepy drunk uncle.
Funny, that's how people describe photographer Eric. That's right, right, Eric?
Eric.
That's right, buddy. Crazy uncle that we only allow to come to half the reunions. That's right. No, people, oh my God, he's so beautiful. No.
It was partly the character he played and the time.
Is that it?
Yeah, it was kind of creating this image.
Maybe. I don't know. Let's talk to the audience. Amy, John Hamm do anything for you? Oh, mute. Oh, I think she's muted.
Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry.
Do you like John Hamm?
Yeah. I said he looks like he could be kind of a Mr. Bad Touch.
She went further. She went further.
Okay. What happens when the audience members are continuously more funny than the host?
You lose your show.
Do I lose the show?
Yeah.
I should ask Marion Mim Davey. Do I?
You're gonna want to pick some different guests.
I'm gonna want to, while I'm in Hawaii, maybe I should look for a snow cone bar to work at. Thank you, Amy Martin. Thank you, guys. We'll talk to them a little bit later. Thank you. Ted, what was that quote again? He looks like he's Mr. Bad Touch? Was that the quote? That was the quote. Okay, I want to get that down when the FCC calls us later. I want to. Yeah. Oh, Ted clarifies for the FCC if they're watching. We didn't say it. The guest did. That's right.
Hopefully he's not planning to be a guest on the show anytime soon.
We don't get stars on the show anymore. Remember, our director, our master control woman, Chris. We ran a best of show. We showed clips of, Jason interviewing Josh Hartnett and Harrison Ford and Robin Williams. And Chris is in our master control, which controls the entire station. And she's watching our show live, and she goes, ugh, remember when this show had big stars? I love when the crew busts on the show. I love when, when they bust on the show currently airing. Yeah.
So you know you're comfortable.
Hey, I love them. Next in the dish, drama in the home and garden reality TV universe. Christina from Flip or Flop has moved on quickly from her most recent marriage to car builder Ant Anstead. And apparently, he's moved on too. Ant and Christina married but divorced after 2 years. Now he's reportedly, well, it looks like he's crouching Renee Hidden Zellweger.
Creepy, yeah.
Anyway,
Crouching
now
tiger,
he's
hidden dragon, coming for you.
Come here, Bridget Jones. Now, that's the worst. Oh my goodness.
I can see you upgraded the graphics department.
No, we don't. We can't afford that. Now he's reportedly dating Renee Zellweger. The two reportedly met while working on the Discovery Plus series Celebrity IOU Joyride, or Celebrity Celebrity You. Renee has had. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm barely here. I am already on
He's
vacation.
in Hawaii right now.
Renee has had her share of A-list relationships. She dated Jim Carrey, Jack Black, Bradley Cooper, and was briefly married to Kenny Chesney. And now she's dating a man named Ant. Is that his real name or is that a nickname? Do we know?
I have
Do we
no
know?
idea.
Is it Anthony? Do we know that for sure?
But it is hard to say Ant instead.
Why am I looking at Jeff like, could you please confirm the Ant name? I don't care, but I would like to. How do you like? I had a friend named Bear.
Oh, we had a family friend named Bear too.
Did you too?
Yeah, yeah.
And the bear was named Bear because he growled as a baby. He didn't cry. He growled. He growled. So
great story.
Yeah, thanks. That's what I get paid for. The research team just checked. His name is Anthony. What, Ted? Anthony Richard.
And he came up with
Antstead.
Okay, sure.
Next in the dish, Elizabeth Olsen was on Conan this week. She talked about the success of WandaVision on Disney Plus and the worldwide impact that it had, including right here in Minneapolis. Look at this.
Let's talk about your brilliant show, WandaVision, which is one of the most popular programs on television this year. People are going crazy for it. It's so popular, I don't know if you've seen this, it's even inspired a WandaVision drag brunch in Minneapolis. Look at this.
Amazing.
A drunch, I call it, a drag brunch. What do you think when you see things like this?
So I had a really visceral reaction when I saw the drag brunch because I was in England playing the same character. WandaVision was out in the world and everyone's like, it's like, how do you feel? And I was just like, I just feel like I haven't stopped. And I wasn't able to like soak it in. And then I got back to LA a week after being here. My director shows me the drag brunch. And I started to understand like, oh, wow, I think we made it. Like, this is like a cultural moment.
It is. Obviously done, all the famous drag brunches, that one, the Golden Girls, done by Flip Phone Events. The good people over there, and I love them, and there's a local company, I love to promote them, but people love them. They're really fun. If you've never been.
They put on a good show. I follow
do.
them on Instagram, and it's kind of like I'm living the cool life just by following through there.
Yeah.
Because I'm not cool enough.
They have different themes, like Whitney Houston, Madonna one,
The
Wizard of
Shakira
Oz.
J-Lo.
Shakira J-Lo one.
I had a friend at that one, yeah.
Can I ask you, because you're considerably younger than I am, and you're considerably more fashionable than I am, did you see Elizabeth Olsen's coat? What is up with the 14 sizes too big? She looked like the little kid at the end of Big. Remember when Tom Hanks turns back into the kid, but the kid's still wearing Tom Hanks' suit?
My only thought was she lost her top, and so she borrowed a coat from Conan, and that's what she wore.
It's not just
it's
fashion?
It's the only thing that makes sense to me, because I don't understand it either. There's a lot.
It's a lot
going on. It's very distracting too.
Yeah.
I can't hear what you're saying because I'm staring at your shoulders. They're very pointy.
Very pointy.
Yeah.
It's like Joan Collins in the 80s. Next in the dish, we're getting our first look at the Turner and Hooch reboot. Speaking of Tom Hanks, the new series will air on Disney Plus. Let's look at this.
He's just totally out of control. I don't know what to do.
I think I might know someone you can talk to.
Erica, meet Scott.
Hi, I'll let you two chat.
If there's anything you can do, I'm desperate. He's just totally untrained.
Hooch, sit. Down. Good.
Wow. He behaves for everyone but me.
Dad wrote it before he passed.
Dear Scotty, I know you think you don't want a dog, but everything I care about in my life started with a dog.
I think Hooch sees something that we don't.
Didn't see that coming. Great job. Get the dog out of here.
The series is based on the 1989 Tom Hanks movie. By the way, Tom Hanks' character is dead in this show. I said that a little bluntly,
That was a
but
bit of a spoiler alert, maybe. And he's dead. Just like everybody who was in Halloween Kills. Dead.
But his son, a U.S. Marshal, continues his legacy with an unruly dog named Hooch. The series will drop in July on Disney Plus. Good thing for the families. See, we counter here at the Jason Show. The first segment, we had Halloween Kills, and then now we have Turner and Hooch for the whole family.
Feel good, except for the fact that Tom Hanks is dead. But other than that, not really dead in the movie.
I did just I was blunt. I didn't say, by the way.
Is no longer with us.
No longer with us. Dead as a doornail. Dead as a doornail. I don't even know what does that phrase mean? Does anyone know?
Probably
I'm asking Jeff all of these life
yeah, and
questions
you're staring right
today.
at him, and if Jeff doesn't know,
I don't know.
what are you good for, Jeff?
Yeah. A lot of things. We're going to take a break. Speaking of Jeff, it is a Jason Show staff partay when we return. Back in a moment.
He's good for applause.
He is good for pressing that applause button. Welcome back to the program. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. Or if you're watching us in some other markets, Monday. There's one place that runs our show.
Oh, I'm like, wait, what?
It's a day behind. So happy Monday. Welcome back. It's time to play a childhood favorite, show and tell. The Jason Show staff has been digging through their drawers and closets to find a few things that they think you guys will find interesting. Give it up for Shane, filling in for Kendall, producer Ted, and our leader, executive producer Jeff. Ted, by the way, Ted, you don't have to wave down. There's no one below you. It's just... and
no one's below Ted.
No one's below
production
Ted.
room. There's somebody down there.
There is somebody down there. Ted's in our brand new control room, by the way. It's very fancy. Okay, I'm up first, and I thought, since I kind of have a vacation theme, I'm leaving today, I thought I would show some embarrassing childhood vacation photos. And specifically, because I'm going back to Disney, Disney World. This is circa 1982-83. Now,
wow.
Now, come back to the TV, everybody, and I want you to take a good look at this photograph. And please play at home. Can you please tell me what's a little unusual about this photo? And I'll give you about 4 seconds. Go ahead, anybody?
Just one thing?
Oh, anybody? Who said that? Was that Ted?
You know that was Ted.
He's
yeah.
fired. He's now fired.
That was quick.
Yes, if you notice, my shorts are pulled up basically below my nips.
What size are those shorts?
Those are Sears Husky Extra Large. No. I don't know why I did this. My mother is probably laughing at home because this drove my father crazy. He's like, pulled those pants down.
Oh, and this was like your choice. It wasn't.
Oh yeah, and the more he would tell me that, the higher I yanked him. I mean, and basically, look, I'm up to Tigger's belly button. I mean, that's how. Now this next picture, show this. My mother's gonna kill me. Look at Dar, everybody.
Hey, hottie.
Wow.
Look at my mom. Now see,
Her shorts are pulled up too a little bit.
Well, that was the style for ladies back then, not for.
Did your shorts get higher?
They actually, Ted, thank you. You're very observant. My shorts did get higher from picture 1 to picture 2.
Good 2 inches.
And if you notice, I'm looking at the penguin. I don't know.
What penguin
what
is that?
penguin is that?
That's the penguin from Mary Poppins.
Oh, it's not Chilly Willy?
No, that's a different. No, that's not Disney, Jeff. Get with
Sorry.
it. Anyway, there's Dar with a perm, a very 80s perm, and the very 80s Pat Benatar tube top. But yeah, this was 83, 84, and I had a cool. Like, look, my mom was awesome. My mom is awesome, present tense. But she was a young, cool mom, and still is. I mean, mom's very young. Did somebody have a question? I heard someone.
We need to go back to that photo. Can we go back to that?
Which
scene?
one, Dar or
the second one?
Because
was that a cocktail in your hand? What were you holding?
Was that a cocktail in Dar's hand? The
No,
answer
in
is
yours.
yes.
In yours. She
I
had
don't
him
know.
hold her cocktail.
Steve.
What is that?
That's probably a vodka soda.
No, it wasn't.
Two loves of mine started that day, Jeff. Vodka soda with a lime and Disney.
And short shorts.
Both of my loves started on that day. But yeah, that was. But
Can you recreate those this week?
I should. I don't know if the penguin comes out anymore, but Tigger does.
You'll find Tigger, yeah.
I'll find red shorts. I'll just hike them right up.
Way up
I mean,
there,
I'm sure Colin will be real happy about that.
yeah, I'm sure. But I don't know why I did that. I don't know if it was. I have no idea, but I did it all the time.
I like to pull Till's shorts up real high when I put them on just to be funny, and then he always pulls them down. So it's the opposite of what your parent wants. So you're just living that out.
Well, and on that trip, we then went to Alabama to visit my dad's family, my papa, Earl, his brother. And we're in Alabama, and we're sitting on his porch. And Papa's brother, I think his name is Gene. Gene looks at me, and I have my little shorts pulled up, and I'm sitting there. They're right up here, and Gene looks at me, and I'll never forget this. He had that great Southern accent. He goes, "You're a little unusual."
Can that be the tagline of our show?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a little unusual.
He did. We're rocking back and forth because I'm an only kid, so I'm rocking back and forth with Uncle Gene, and he looks at me, and I'm sure I'm telling him about the latest plot line of Dallas, and and I'm rocking back and forth, and he looked at me in that great Southern twang. He goes, "You're just a little unusual." I'm like, "I sure am." I did say that, but I'm like, "Sure." Yeah, Uncle Gene. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so who do we, now we're going to take a break, but who's next?
Right here.
Oh, hold on to your wigs and keys, everybody, because Jeff is, now, before we roll, Steve, don't roll the music yet. Not that this is a competition, but every time we do this, the Jason Show fan club on Facebook votes for who has the best one.
Oh.
Jeff has won every single time. No. Don't press
That's
that
not even over there to
applause
push the button.
Will he win again? That
He
and more.
mind controls.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody. The party continues next. Back in a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Oh, we're having fun. We're back this Friday. It's another Jason Show staff show and tell with Shane, filling in for Kendall today, producer Ted, and executive producer Jeff. And speaking of Jeff, it is his turn. Go ahead, take it away, buddy.
Okay, I'm going to take you back 6 years from this month.
Okay.
Now, this affects, because Shane's filling in today, I had to talk about this.
Okay.
So I was doing some cleaning out of my drawers here at Fox 9.
Oh, no.
And I found the first meetings of The Jason Show.
Whoa.
From 2015 when the show started. Now, I think we have a full screen. So right there, here's the Jason Show action plans. This is from June of 2015. So Shane, you can see, was off in July then. We changed the date of our premiere from August 10th to August 17th.
Just scratched it out.
See
Yeah.
that? This is my terrible penmanship that you can see written out there. And we changed the name of the studio to 9B.
Oh!
See that?
Oh,
now,
that's
if you
right.
notice, the show started August 17th, 2015. 10 days later, we went to the Minnesota State Fair. Now, Shane, if people don't remember, Shane was the producer of this show.
Yes.
Now, I want to come back to us, Steve, because I want to see Jason's face when we had to do a brand new show live from the State Fair 10 days after the premiere.
Do you want me to comment on that, Jeff? Or do you have another show? Do you have another picture?
Yeah, I do. I have one more thing.
Would you like me to wait
Yeah,
or comment
no,
now?
go ahead, no.
Let's just say, let me condense this really quick. None of us thought this was a good idea. And I can say that now. I can say this now because the general manager that made the decision is now in Seattle. So everyone thought, oh, let's wait till after the fair.
Yes.
But no, Sheila was like, no, I think it's a great idea to launch the show. And then 1 week later, take the show that's barely formed to the Minnesota State Fair, to which...
What could go wrong?
To which our very first show at the fair, in the audience in the front row was our big boss, Dennis Swanson, who discovered Oprah, hired Oprah in Chicago, sitting in the front row. The Open is running in the show, our Open, and in my ear, this is what Shane said to me. Jason, we don't have any video. We don't have a teleprompter. Go.
You have 15 minutes.
You have,
Go.
That first block is 11 minutes long. Oh, that's right, the last one, she goes, it's 11 minutes, go. And I had to talk for 11 minutes. Eric.
You're really good at filling time.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Anyway.
I will never. Anyway, one more note on that before I go to my next one.
Yeah.
Down here on the bottom, it says show name. We didn't have a name, remember?
Oh, we didn't.
We were coming up with other names besides the Jason Show. It was like, what's up?
Best day ever.
Which probably wouldn't have been a good name. Okay, now, September 2016. Our old producer, his name is Carl, he kept all of the calendars from 2016.
Oh my goodness.
So we could keep track of the guests we had. This is before we had a digital calendar.
Before you had
now,
computers?
we have a close-up from the 22nd. If you look, Aaron Schwab was on the show, Howie Mandel, and Leah Thompson, all in the same show.
Oh, take that, Chris and Master Control.
Look at that. That's crazy.
That is... I mean,
big time.
I guess I am kind of making Chris's point. We had stars 6 years ago, but yeah.
Like 3 celebs
But no, I
in one day.
have all the calendars from 2016.
Wow.
Carl
What?
kept all those?
Yeah, well, Carl and me, I kept them
I was
in
like,
my
Carl's
drawer.
gone.
Hey,
That's you.
Ted, do you keep anything from old shows?
Yeah, Ted,
Photographic memory back there.
Only the segments Ted is in.
You have one more, you said?
No, that's it.
That's it?
That's
Oh,
not
okay.
enough?
No, I
okay.
was just checking, Jeff. I'm looking at the prompter there.
Did
but,
I win yet? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Jason, a quick note. We're going to deviate from this quickly. The Fox 9 senior content editing team has gotten a phone call from a viewer saying she knows where Dead as a Doornail comes from.
Oh!
And so the senior content editor, Allie, has been explained thoroughly the art of carpentry. But
The
she didn't
art-
tell me.
Art of Carpentry.
Yes.
Monday on the Jason Show.
Monday.
When he's gone.
1 hour special, hosted by Shane and Kendall. We're going to take a break. Ted and Shane are up next. Stay with us. I love our viewers. Welcome back to the Art of Carpentry.
Wrong show.
Hey, I love that when we ask a question, the viewers call Allie, senior content. What's her title?
Senior content editor.
She ranks above Nick
Emphasis
now.
on senior.
Senior. She's and they call it. I love our viewers. That's very nice of that lady to thoroughly explain Dead as a Doornail. Okay, who's first? Shane or Ted?
Shane.
Shane.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Okay, so usually it revolves around my children. All of the stories in my life.
I love
you know.
these.
So Karis loves nature. She really loves frogs. And there are frogs that live in our backyard occasionally. And when she comes across one, I guess this is kind of a warning to frogs of the universe. If you land in Karis's little fingertips, you will get named, and buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. Take it away.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I see the light. And it's like Paw Patrol will be there on the double whenever there's a problem.
That there was Sparkle.
Oh, the toad. Is that a toad or a frog?
I don't know.
That's a toad,
I think it's a toad.
believe.
Yeah. She named it Sparkle. Wanted to keep it. I told her we needed to set it free, and if it came back, it must have enjoyed its adventure.
I love the toad with Little Nas X. That's my favorite part. Oh, you might win today.
Yeah.
That could be
It's
like a
not
new
me.
Netflix show. Like, where is Karis's frog?
Where's Sparkle, Shane?
I think
I'd
that
watch
one was Sparkle. There
Spar-
was Diamond too, but I forget who was Sparkle and
Forget
Diamond.
Netflix. Let's keep it here. Let's just have Kara do a weekly segment.
Why not?
Putting
She'd
the
love
frog in
that.
unusual situations.
Wait,
Yes.
what were their names? Sparkle and Diamond?
Yeah, there was I think a Rosie too. There's been many, many frogs.
She named her toad after Mark Rosen? Rosie?
Nah, not that. No, not that guy.
Okay. Okay, Ted, try to compete with Sparkle.
Well, I can't, but
no.
So a couple of weeks ago, that's not Ted.
What?
So a couple of weeks ago, my parents came up to do some gardening.
Okay.
At my house. They also brought some old report cards, progress reports with them.
Oh, no.
And so the first one we have is Family and Consumer Science, home ec for some people. Behavior work habits, unacceptable. Daily work participation, unacceptable. Test scores, skill mastery, needs improvement.
Oh, Ted.
I was not well behaved in that class because the teacher was known to like get emotional at times, and once a 7th grader finds out, oh hey, she's crying today, then everyone just like goes in.
Blame it on the
What
teacher.
was she getting emotional about?
I don't know.
What were you guys doing to her?
Because we weren't paying attention.
Wow.
Ed, have you apologized to her?
I officially apologize. So the next one, I was a geography B champion, but here's social studies, 7th grade, doing very well, great grades and everything, but take a look. Still needs to work on not being satisfied with minimum effort.
Wait, read that again, Ted, one more time.
Still needs to work on not being satisfied with minimum effort.
Such a sick burn.
That is
so good.
That is a well-constructed sentence, Ted.
And I feel like I'm still satisfied.
Still.
Hey, you know what? That's good feedback, I think.
Is that?
Props to that teacher. I think it's very good feedback.
Did you guys feel that blast of shade?
What?
Wow, Ted.
I thought we were on the same team.
Ted, just stare at Jeff for the rest of the segment there.
Can you guys see each other? No.
No, they can't see each other.
I didn't know where Jeff is.
Ted, I couldn't. The reason I had you repeat it, I didn't know if that was your report card or your last review. That's why I had you repeat it.
He's probably like, can I get a picture of that?
Seriously, Ted, you know he's just going to Xerox it and just copy everything, redo the sentences.
Still doing it.
Oh, gosh, that was good. Now, see, I don't know who's going to win this. I think Karis, I really do. I mean, there's nothing better than a toad.
I didn't have to do anything but break out my phone.
Yeah, a toad
just happened.
and Little Nas X.
We need Jason to babysit again, Shane, soon.
Oh, anytime. And now Tillman's 4, and he is something.
Is he quick?
Good luck.
Because when they
Very fast, and he also likes to do dangerous things.
Oh.
So does Jason.
Give it up for Shane, producer Ted, and executive producer Jeff.
Thank you.
5 stars. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, everyone. Should I?
I think you should.
Stand by, everybody. I'm going to make a quick phone call here. Let me get the extension. Oh, there we go. She better not roll me into voicemail.
I kind of hope she does.
Hi, can you please tell Jason I know the phrase dead as a doornail, what it's about?
She explained it to me as when you're putting together a door frame, you want to get the nail in there so the door doesn't come off, and it's very sturdy, so they kind of bend the nail, and then later when you take it out, that nail is not usable anymore, so it's dead.
Thank you, senior content director, right? Director? There we go, Allie, thank you. There we go. We got it directly from Allie's mouth.
who got it directly from somebody else.
That's right. I thought I was prank calling her, and she actually just went on to explain.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back to wrap things up right after this.
She hasn't got time for that.
She doesn't.
No.
She's very busy.
CBS presents this program in color.
Well, TV history today. 70 years ago, right now, CBS transmitted what many believe to be the first ever color TV telecast called Premiere. It was a 1-hour special from New York to 4 other cities. And then, as you can see, all the networks followed suit. This is all of their in-color opens. Yeah, let's talk to the audience real quick and say goodbye. Thank you both for being here. I appreciate it. Come back and see us when we can have studio audiences again. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys. There we go. They're muted again.
He was giving us the applause.
I'm going to be glad when Zoom is zoomed.
What?
Yeah, Zoom.
Yeah, I think most people were tired of that after 1 month.
I don't.
Over it.
Anyway. Thank you for being here. Thank you for filling in.
I'm going to stay.
Can
I come back Monday?
Well, I think you're going to come back Monday because you and Kendall are going to fill in for a couple days, and then we have some best ofs. And so I appreciate it. I'm going to miss all of you. I'll be gone for a couple weeks, and I'll be back mid-July, I believe. Maybe.
That sounds like a long way away.
It is. Monday on the Jason Show, Harvey Levin from TMZ will talk about his new show, looking into the government proof of UFOs. Go out there and be yourself. Nobody can tell you're doing it wrong. I'll see you soon, everyone.